Brother can check the feed, though.
My bad, bro. Got it, man.
Yeah,
Got
it's
that
all
good green
good.
grass, boy.
Yeah, man. Let Jay get a little scenery in.
Cutting them down.
Man. Yeah, check the stream, though. See how we looking.
Pop up.
We good?
Hold on, let me see this Yeah, we good. We good.
All right. All right. Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
All right. First and foremost, we're going to start off giving all praise, honor, and glory to
Yeah.
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Kakadash. All right, we're going to give double honors to the elders and apostles at GMS, and salutations and blessings to the Akim around the world, preaching and teaching this truth. All right, we're the GMS Memphis camp from Yakanan.
Brother Farad.
And the brother Tamaya.
All right, and today we got a lesson pretty much just going into various topics. All right, and you know, current events, things that's happening right now, man. Okay, because there's been so much going on, I couldn't just pick one thing and just go in on. There had to be, you know, a various topics lesson where we can speak on multiple things that's happening and multiple things going on in the earth. Because we're living in those days and times where, you know, the Lord is doing a lot, man. It's a lot going on. So we're going to start off in Matthew, the 24th chapter, and then we're going to get this video, you know, because it was basically an earthquake that happened in Tennessee, a little bit above Knoxville, I believe. But we got the video, and you know, Lord willing, this will be edifying for the elect. So you got it, bro. We start, brother can start with reading the scripture, and then we'll get the video.
Hey, this is Matthew chapter 24, and I'm gonna start at
Go well. Let me
go straight
see.
to the point. You know, now the Bible.
Yeah. Go on and start it, please.
Hey, this Matthew 24:3. And as he sat upon the mountain of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?
Yep.
And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am a Mashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Right. That's why we know this ain't it, man, because even though we're hearing these things of wars and rumors of wars, we understand, man, that, hey, Israel has to go full-fledged in their war, man, and the U.S. got to be joined in. So World War III isn't here yet, man. Even though those talks are there, and Trump is he's going with prophecy. You know, he's doing everything that's going to lead this country into a war, into a third world war, but it's not there yet, though. You got it.
Hey, man, recently I got an article that I'm gonna do a lesson on Tuesday, going into pretty much what is Netanyahu?
Netanyahu,
Yeah, Benjamin Netanyahu. Pretty much he warned Trump that he's gonna open the gates of hell if the U.S. or Israel interfere with Hamas, you know?
Yeah.
Pretty much if they do any interfering, if a missile or a grenade, even down to a land mob, come in their direction, hey, they're gonna pretty much set those missiles over here, man. It's gonna be a flown out war. Because they said that they're ready and capable to pretty much go head up on any level.
Right.
Hey, that's the weak saying I'm strong, man. Like, hey, we ready. We can go up level 1, level 2, level 3. Everybody can die.
Right.
You know?
Keep going on it.
Hey, this is Matthew 24, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. Matthew 24:6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrow.
Right. So it says all these are the beginning of sorrow. Brother, can you can grab 2nd Ezra 16, and you know where to go. Ezra was saying, "What was me?" But yeah, it said all these are the beginning of sorrows because we see these things happening, and we understand it through prophecy, man. Okay, we understand it through the scriptures. We're like, okay, an earthquake just hit in Thailand not too long ago. Now here it is. Now it hits in well, matter of fact,
I got it.
yeah, get that, bro, and then we'll go back with the precept.
Man, this Knoxville, this East Tennessee, pretty much Kentucky.
Earthquake was earlier today. A 4.1 magnitude earthquake was confirmed in East Tennessee and reportedly felt here in Kentucky. A few parts of eastern and southern Kentucky felt shaking. That's according to the United States Geological Survey. The 4.1 magnitude earthquake happened just after 9 this morning. The earthquake was initially reported as a 3.5. Its epicenter was reported about 30 miles south of Knoxville near Greenback, Tennessee. Knoxville station WBIR spoke with residents about what they felt during the earthquake.
Oh, wait, that's a good picture right there.
So we were like, was that a blast or an earthquake? Because I'm from Florida, I've never felt that. And the whole house just was creaking. It was weird.
It's funny, I was with my guys at the house, and I closed the dishwasher. And I thought I closed it so hard that it caused a shake, but then we realized it was actually the earth. So that was pretty cool.
Somerset, Harlan, and Williamsburg were among the cities in Kentucky that felt the quake. Researchers say it could have been felt as far away as Atlanta in the Tennessee-North Carolina border. They also report that the area around the epicenter may experience at least one aftershock within the next week. No injuries or damage in Kentucky were reported.
Hey, they say another aftershock next week.
So that was a light one. It wasn't even one of the strongest earthquakes that the U.S. has seen. That was like a 4.1.
Yeah.
So, hey man, but it lets you know that hey, that can happen around this area. A lot of these people believe, oh well, that won't happen to us. But no, this is the Lord's will, man. He said Earth is his footstool, man. So what are you talking about? Right. This won't happen to us. Or things, believing that things like that won't hit home, man. It can happen right here in Memphis. You just had that flooding. You didn't think that would happen. So, hey, we're seeing natural disasters. We're seeing things occur that we've never seen before. Yep. But what you got, bro?
Man, real quick, man. Matthew 29 and 6. This is Matthew 29 and 6. And thou should be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise and with storm and tempest and the flame of the devouring fire.
Yeah. So Lord, that's how the Lord. Oh, that's also in 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter. Yep. How the Lord is what He's visiting the earth, man. Yeah. So that's not a coincidence. Things of that sort, man, happening that's no coincidence, man. We don't look at it and just take it for granted like, that was pretty cool. What the fuck is cool about an earthquake, bro?
Right. And all of them were just smiling on there. Yeah. Like they were just having fun, like it was a joke, But you didn't hear what that woman actually said. She said, hey, prepare for an aftershock next week, man. An earthquake don't just hit one time. You got the earthquake and you got the aftershock.
Were you gonna say something, bro?
Yeah, I was for the speak on that when it said read it again. The verse.
Tempest.
Yeah.
I got you. It's Isaiah 29, starting at verse 6. It said, thou should be visited of the Lord Yahweh of hosts with thunder, and with earthquakes, and great noise, and with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire.
Like how you said, man, these earthquakes and these plagues, these pestilence, be coming to America. It ain't just happening just to be happening. It's for a reason.
Right.
Like these are signs we're supposed to be paying attention to. And you go into the word visited, it goes to punish. So the Lord is visiting this kingdom by punishing it because it's wicked, it's evil. So the Lord send plagues, pestilence, famine. All these events, all these signs, man, it's to show you that, hey, you living in some evil times. You need to be paying attention.
That's right, bro. Beautiful point, man. Yeah, because we are in those times, man, where the Lord is revealing himself, man. He's not finna speak to people one-on-one. All right, you're gonna know him through his judgments, like it say in Psalms, the 9th chapter, I believe. I might be 7. But you got it, brother.
It's the 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 17. Woe is me, who would deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come?
Right. So, hey, what are you going to do? Well, this is a man of the Lord speaking and saying, woe is me. So how much more these people who don't even know that this is coming, who going to get blindsided? You know, how much more are they going to be screaming and crying for help? And you know, like the scriptures say, running to and fro, seeking for the truth, man, looking for answers. You know, hey, the government ain't going to give it to you. They ain't coming to the rescue, man. They ain't doing nothing but offering you the CHI to the P, man. Okay? But when these natural disasters, when these things start happening, hey, people start to realize, like, wow, there is a God, there is a power, you know, that's doing all these things. And you gonna know that he's angry, man. You know, he's angry with the wicked every day. Like you made the point, brother. Hey, America, Babylon the Great, man, is wicked as all hell, man. So yeah, of course the Lord is gonna be, you know, he's gonna send these plagues upon this place, man, for that wickedness. America ain't being blessed. You know, I always say God bless America. No. America is not gonna be blessed, man. You're gonna be blessed with nuclear fire, according to the scriptures, man. So let's move on to the next point, unless y'all had something else and going into the earthquake. So grab that and what you showed me, what Trump was doing with the SNAP benefits, because pretty much, man. Hey, I don't want to just single it on you know, our people, man, because you got a lot of Edomites that they on SNAP too. They just use that as a you know, a stereotype, so to speak, on Jake. You know, like we gonna suffer the most, which you know, a lot of our people are gonna suffer, man. Those benefits help. You know, when you able to have government assistance on food, that helps a lot. You know, that helps you be able to, you know, provide your next meal. You know, especially if you working a low level job and you really not getting paid like that. You know, but you got the article? Okay, you can show them on the camera and then go ahead and go into it. Yeah, because them benefits is getting cut now, man. Trump is trying to...
I don't know which better, the article or the video.
Oh, man. Whichever one.
Hey, I'll start the video.
All right.
We get more into them crying. And...
Thousands of Metro Atlanta.
Now, this is women are having meltdowns over Trump new EBT.
Hey, fair use. Yeah, fair use, fair use, man.
Are finding out they are no longer eligible for food stamps. For thousands of Metro Atlantans are finding out they are no longer eligible for food stamps. The change affects Cobb, Gwinnett, and Hall counties. Chancellor Sophia Choi is live in Cobb County. And Sophia, this involves able-bodied adults who are now required to go to work.
Got him! Got him!
So hard. Nobody wants food stamps. Nobody wants to deal with this. People who think that getting food stamps is some kind of wonderful experience, it's not. I don't want to have to get these. I don't want to have to deal with this stuff. It's not easy and it's not fun.
Edomite.
I just wish I had the money to pay for food on my own. I wish I did. I wish that my ex would pay their back support. I wish they would pay any support. I wish that people would visit my shop and buy things for me. I wish a million things were different. I wish I didn't lose both of my parents and I wasn't so depressed that I can't even think straight most days. I'm doing my best. I had to come on here and beg people for $20 and have everyone tell me what a piece of shit I am for asking for money. I'm just so sick of it, you know.
Hey, pause it, bro. Hey, I got a precept for that, man. We gotta get her a scripture, bro. God damn. Esau, yeah, hold it. Let's get this in Deuteronomy, man. God damn, she threw. This Deuteronomy 30 and verse 7. It says, and the Lord Yahweh will, Salakia, and the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, thy power, will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecute thee. Yeah, and that's what you see right there, man. You seen an Edomite crying, you know, catching hell, struggling, you know, going through it. And that's the curses falling on them right now, man. So, hey, that's why it tells us in Sirach, the 25th chapter, 25 and 7. Hey, matter of fact, grab it, man, because this is a beautiful time to see the fall of our enemy. They suffering too. That's why I said right before we even went into the SNAP benefits, they want to put the SNAP benefits on Jake. Yeah, see you black bitches and you niggas, you ain't gonna be able to go fill your shopping carts up no more now. Well, look, you got Edomites crying about that, man. They need help too. Which these top level Edomites, they don't care. The elites, they look at everyone else as cattle, man. If you can't provide, you can't get it on your own, you're a useless eater, man. And see, with Jake, man, Jake is used to struggling, man. Yeah. Jake will go get him some ramen noodles, you know, some top ramen, make him a wish sandwich. You know, we know how to thug it out, man. He gonna be just like that Edomite, man, crying, struggling, you know. No, hey, looking for some help, man. Wondering, hey, you got people talking shit against them. Wondering why, you know, things ain't going right. But you know, these are your own people who have done you like that, man. Who turn their back on you, pretty much. So you got it, bro.
It's Sirach chapter 25, verse 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, intent what I utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy.
See, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. And this is a beautiful time, man. What a time to be alive, because we're seeing the fall of our enemy, man. Okay, a lot of Israelites, a lot of Jake, they don't realize they actually have an enemy. They don't know who their enemy is. They still think we are, you know, hey, we're all God's children, we are together. No, it's the Israelites are the Lord's children. And it tells you, scriptures tell you, also it's in Isaiah, what does it say in Isaiah? Isaiah the 40th chapter, about how they look at them as spittle. That's also in the Apocrypha too. They look at the other nations as spittle, man. So the Lord ain't dealing with these other nations, man. He ain't dealing with you Moabites, you Edomites, you Elamites, you know, any of you ites, man. Only ites he dealing with is the Israelites, which is his chosen people, you know. Your brother ain't got to get it, you know. But back to, you know, the SNAP benefits, you can read that article, brother. You don't mind? I'll get your precept first.
I'm gonna read the article.
Okay.
Hey, this is AmericanProgress.org.
Let's see how long.
This article came out February 3rd, 2025. It say how the Trump administration could leave families hungry, potentially cutting the SNAP in 2025 and beyond. It says, in President Donald Trump's first term, his administration tried again and again to take food away from hungry families in need.
Right.
most often by cutting or adding restrictions to the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP. Although these efforts were largely unsuccessful, more than 42.6 million Americans who rely on these essential benefits to feed their family now may face even greater threats of rising food costs as conservative Republican lawmakers in Congress and the White House formulate their legislative agenda. They see safety net programs as prime targets for budget cuts, even as more than 1 in 8 households already say they have a difficulty getting enough food.
See? So people are already struggling as it is. 1 in 8 households have difficulty getting food, man. People are already, they need these benefits. People are out here struggling. You know? The prices increased on everything, but the money at the jobs, you ain't getting paid more. And we're gonna go into that too once we get these scriptures on basically how, you know, it's like being a hamster on a wheel, man. It's a never-ending cycle. And now people are waking up to understand that, like, the American dream is really a nightmare, man. Because the dream is, oh, you work hard, you go to school, you get a good job, you're able to get a home, you're able to take care of your family, you're able to do all these things. But now, the way society is and the way the economy is, you don't have enough money for that. You barely have enough money to get a studio apartment and enough money to feed your own self. Let alone if you got a woman and children.
Yep.
You through. You struggling, man. You need all incomes. You need her working. You need you to be working. See, this economy now, man, the way things are, Trump is only making it harder with these tariffs.
Exactly.
So we always tell brothers, man, like, hey, it's probably a good thing, man, that, hey, go ahead and get you some food, get you some water, do things of that sort to, you know, prepare for what's coming. Because it's only going to get worse, man. It's going to get worse before it gets better. So you want to be ahead of the curve, ahead of the game. You don't want to be last minute panicking, you know. When at the end of the day, we're going to trust in Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, we're going to trust in the Lord, but, you know, hey, he gives us the go ahead and the knowledge to understand what's coming. We're gonna prepare. But was there more on that article, or you want to just get to the precept?
I got some things that they've been trying to do, some little points.
Okay.
It's quick.
Okay.
It say proposed cuts to family food budget in Trump's first term. It say enacting SNAP's regulatory proposals, requiring older Americans to keep working in order to receive SNAP.
Damn.
Requiring states to pay for 25% of SNAP benefits. And
Yeah.
shifting a portion of benefits to food boxes. So pretty much they gonna like
gonna give
instead
you
of
what
you
you
going
want.
to go to the
Yeah,
store getting
yeah.
the chips, the
Yeah.
cake, the little pastries, the soda
Yeah.
pops,
Yeah.
they gonna give you
What
some unperishable goods, man.
Uh-huh.
You go get a can of corn, stupid.
Go get some apples, some fruit,
Yeah.
an onion, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, a whole head of corn. You gotta shuck it yourself. You know, they Trump finna make it real. And then you already know those non-perishables gonna be poison.
Yeah.
Gonna be poison in a bag, you know?
GMO cans.
GMO cans, man. They giving you nothing but BS.
Hey, this Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me.
31. Go to 31. Well, you can get that too. I'll break that down, but it's 31 without one.
I got you, brother.
Yep.
Hey, this is Isaiah 30:1.
31.
31, Salaki. This Isaiah 31:1. Woe
Yep.
to them that go down to Egypt for help.
Yep. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, for putting your trust in these devils, man. You going down to Egypt to try and get them to help you out of that situation you in.
Right.
Out of the going down to Egypt, you know, which is Babylon is spiritually Sodom, spiritually Egypt. Okay, which you can get that in Revelations. That's the precept to that. But that's what our people are doing, man. Okay, they're going down to Egypt for help. They're going to the higher up, so to speak, going to the government to get assistance, man. And it says woe unto you, man. Because what they're gonna do, all they're gonna do is for one, they're gonna say, hey, you gotta have that real ID, nigga. You ain't got that, you don't even come over here. And they gonna, hey, it's no telling what type of other requirements. It's just wait and see, okay? Don't let another slamdemic come out, man. You know, they gonna want you to be juiced and ready to go, okay? So something else happened, man. It's about to get real. You better off praying until you have about Shem Shai for a hedge, man, a protection. Because hey, this place is not gonna give you any relief. You ain't gonna get no help, no support here. Will be applied in Babylon, man. Babylon the Great. Well, read the start from the top again, brother.
Hey, this Isaiah 31:1.
Salakia for ranting. I've been talking a little bit, but it just, you know.
Isaiah 31:1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and their horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not into the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord Yahweh.
Yeah. They look not into the Holy One of Israel. They not looking to Yahweh Shem Shai to get them out of that situation. And then you got many Christians that say they believe in the Lord and they, you know, trust in the Lord so much, but then when it really comes down to it, they run to the so-called white man for help. Whatever their needs is, that's why I said woe to you. Whatever they really truly need, they're gonna run to Esau, man. You know, because it says what in Deuteronomy, you got to go to your enemy for the want and need of all things. So they understand, like, damn, this is the only way I can eat. This is the only way I can take care of my family and survive. So I got to go over here, you know? So what are you going to do when he takes all these things away? That's the question. It's going to come a point in time where it's only going to be the CHI to the P, all right? Or trusting in Yahweh Shema Shai, man. You know, and doing what you know in your spirit is right. But we can move on to the, cause it's getting a little dark. Yeah, bring out whatever else you got.
Hey, this 2nd Esdras 15, verse 11, which get that Revelations 11 and 8.
Yeah,
It's a Revelation.
With that, yeah.
Chapter 11, verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified.
Hey, they said that dead bodies should lie in that street, man. Hey, dead. See, the prophets, man, hey, we've been out here telling you people, man, hey, Micah 2:10. We've been Micah 2:10 in it every time we go out there and teach to you simple jakes, man. You know, we tell you to arise and depart from out this place because it's going to destroy you with a sword of destruction, man. Ain't nothing good coming out of spiritual Egypt but work. You ain't, like it said pretty much you're going to have to work for those snaps, man. You know? It ain't going to be readily given unto you, man, because they starting to figure out that some jakes sitting on their behind and they just giving the benefits, just reaping the benefits, man. And now they putting a lockdown on them snaps, the EBT, because they feel like you niggas don't deserve it, man. But like the brother Yaganun say, hey, don't get it twisted, man. Hey, just as well as Jake going through it, hey, Esau, you going through it as well too.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get this precept. You down with that?
Oh yeah.
Hey, this is 2nd Esdras chapter 15, verse 11. It say, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before. It will destroy all the land thereof, man. So this is this spiritual Egypt. Brother just read it in Revelations 11 and 8, man.
Yep.
You know? And pretty much the Lord say, I'm going to destroy them with plagues as I did before. You remember how bad the Lord did ancient Egypt?
Yeah.
Pharaoh, you know, talking about, I know not your God.
Yeah.
Hey, the Lord raising up Esau's heart, man. You know, that's currently who in the ruler seat today. Is Esau Edom, man. The wicked. And they're going to show you why they're called the wicked, man. When they start taking away y'all goodies from y'all, man. You know?
Yeah. Go ahead.
2nd Esdras 15 and 12. And it says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundations of it shall be smitten with the plagues and punishment that Yahweh Shai shall bring upon it. And so they mourning, man, going to that video with that woman. She's snotting tears, man. Esau could never think they'll be at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? They could never think that, hey, now Jake, we known for asking for money. Jake owes somebody right now. But now you Edomites owing people and getting cussed out. Now you get called asshole.
So you asshole.
Right.
Asking me for $20.
Right.
And that's something that, you know, it take a lot for a person to ask you for something, man. So, you know, you really got to humble yourself down. And, you know, scripture speak about that, being a beggar. You don't want to be a beggar, man. Every man is supposed to be able to, you know, hold their own. But now you got a point in time where shit, people gotta, you know, they need help. You know? We could get a video, we could go to the video on how Eve, man. Eve's struggling with you know, being able to buy her weeds now. You know, Terry's whooping her ass. The weed was already high. Now, you know what I'm saying? It's about to increase even more.
Y'all finna go back to that Afro look.
Yeah, you are. It's gonna be a bunch of bitches wearing the natural look, man. And don't come our way, man. We want fucking with you hoe with the weave, and we ain't fucking with you nappy head hoe with them little baby fro afros, man. Just keep it moving.
I'm sticky bush.
Yeah, we gonna take our business elsewhere to the Northern Kingdom, or either to the white woman. You know y'all hoes don't like that. But that's where we going. We'll get you back in the kingdom. The hell with the Negro woman. Anyway, man, let's go to this is the brother Arrows of Indignation. Okay. And it ain't showing, you know, of course it ain't gonna show right, but I'm gonna play. Nah, I'm talking about it's showing upside down or whatever. So yeah, there we go. I'm gonna show this. Fair use, fair use.
Well, just got home. It's been a long day. Another 7 o'clock now. Got to work at 7 o'clock this morning. But it seems like the same cycle just keeps fucking repeating. And I'm still broke. Got paid today.
Got 1 to 6.
I'm broke. How is this so normalized right now? Like how, I made a video earlier. I have mostly positive stuff to say. Mostly people are agreeing. But you got people on here like commenting like all kinds of stuff saying, oh, well maybe you should, you know, go into this, go into a union, fucking do this, do that, man. Fuck that, dude. I just want to fucking live, bro. I just want to survive, man. Like, that's all I'm asking. I should not have to be my own boss. Like, I shouldn't have to be the whole CEO mentality is bullshit, dude. Like, the whole fucking idea built around it in America is fucking bullshit. If the whole slogan or whatever the fuck you want to call it is, oh, well, somebody's got to do it. Okay, well, if that's somebody, why can't they just fucking be able to get a livable wage and fucking survive, bro? Like, I cannot keep doing this, man. I think most people are getting to a point in society where they don't want to
through it. These people are going through it, bro. Man, and I could have been a Jake, man. He got a beard. He you know, looked to be a little red. He could have been an Irishman, but regardless, man, Jake is fucking tired, bro. Jake is through out here, and it's only getting worse. So how much more in the days and times to come? How much more are people gonna start losing it? Jake, people like that, they gonna start fucking losing it, bro. They're tired. They're tired of the same old system of, you know, working, and not having shit at the end of the week. when your paycheck comes, that shit is gone. You gotta get your gas, you gotta get your food, you gotta pay your rent, you gotta pay your bills. You don't have shit else to do nothing else with. You could barely, you know, you don't have nothing when you get done paying your bills. You through. You barely got enough to go get you a cold beer. Grab a
That's the spirit. That's the spirit, cause Jake had to grab a cold one today, man. That's beautiful.
Yep.
You got it, bro.
This is Haggai chapter 1 verse 6. Ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put into a bag with holes.
Hey, pretty much. Hey, that's the bitter part about this. You know, when you come into the truth and you learn that, man, it hurt. You know what I'm saying? You try to save your money, try to save your paycheck, everything. If you late on something, they add more money on you.
Yeah.
So it's like you out there getting added to your next paycheck. So when you get done, like the brother say, all you got is a cold beer.
You're lucky to get that cold beer.
And a dollar scratch off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To hope that you get something to win something to get you back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that let you know too that, like, I agree with what the man said under the Israelite Foreigner. He said, man, that CEO position is full of shit.
Yeah.
You know, you shouldn't have to be a CEO. I shouldn't have to work 7 days a week. I shouldn't have to have 3 jobs, man.
Yeah,
it's tiring, man. You had a guy die. This year you had a guy died, man, because he worked too many hours.
Yeah. They working us to death, man.
Yeah.
You know, and Jake out here faking it. They ain't enjoying life, man.
Yeah.
Everybody try to play that role like, you know, oh, I'm doing good. You can go to social media, everybody living their best life. But that's all bullshit.
Right.
They faking it, man. These people out here struggling.
Yeah.
They out here fucking struggling, bro. The nigga, you remember the nigga in Miami that was doing the video? I think his name was Austin Hall, sticking his head in the water and shit. Big buff ass Jake running. You know, he was like a social media influencer. Well, this nigga got put out of his house, man. Couldn't pay the rent. They kicked him out that motherfucker. So, you know, here it is, nigga. You got millions of viewers, millions of followers. You can't even pay your rent to stay in your apartment building.
Yeah.
You know, it's bad, bro. Times is hard. Things are you know, continually headed down a downward spiral. And Jake, all they can do is blame. They got to blame somebody, so they're going to blame Trump. And then, you know what's coming down the pipe? They're going to blame us. You niggas was the reason. Y'all the reason why we just da-da-da-da-da-da. It's them Israelites' fault.
Y'all casting curses on the world. Yeah, you damn right we is, man. We cursing this kingdom every day. Because, man, this is not living. Like Brother Yakin's favorite quote.
Yeah.
This is not living, man. You know? The only way, the true living is Baruch 4:1, man.
Yeah. Get Proverbs 29:2. What you got out?
Luke 3 and 8.
Get it. Bring it out.
This is Baruch chapter 3 verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
Yeah.
For thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments, according to our iniquities of our father, which departed from the Lord, our power. So we are yet this day in our captivity, still slaves. I don't know what Jake get that shit from. Abraham freed the slave and all that. Like, you still a servant. Yep. You still got to go to clock in to your job. You know, do work for Esau and work all the hours. And it don't matter how many hours you work, how many jobs you got, you still going to be broke.
Yeah.
Like how going back to Haggai 1 and 6, like you putting your money in a bag full of holes in, the shit gonna fall right back out.
Yeah. Yep. Jake worked all those hours, all that time, just to, you know what I mean, have nothing at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know, I'm serious, bro. Like, you work all of that time to have nothing, man. You don't have no time for your kids, no time for your family. You know, that's why we understand, like, man, Jake, we just like, you know what, Bible Kashah, Lord, just give us our daily bread.
Yeah.
You know? We ain't looking to get rich. We ain't looking for no fucking American dream. Jake ain't looking to drive no Trackhawk, none of these fancy ass cars, Mercedes, none of that shit. Just something to get us from point A to point B, and to keep us going.
Yep.
Our true treasures are stored in heaven, man. We can end on that. Matthew 6.
Hey, if you look at these payments that Esau got Jake consumed with, it's like a yoke. Like each payment Jake have, you know, with the car note, the big ass houses and everything, like all these bills, it's a yoke he got around your neck.
Yeah.
You always at the warehouse.
Yeah.
It's like you mainly at the warehouse more than you do at your own home.
Yeah.
The warehouse is your
that's your home.
Yeah.
Shit. That's why your woman end up cheating on you, because she got to work. She got a damn work husband.
Yeah.
The nigga at work with her more than you are.
Yeah.
When you come home, you complain about your food and your dinner. Damn, bitch, you ain't cook nothing. Blah 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 blah. And Jake at the warehouse, he in the playroom. He done brought up dinner. Right. He done brought us something from the house, so you know what I'm saying? That's the wickedness that this kingdom pushes and produces, man. You see? So like you say, bro, you spend more time working for Esau than you do your own stuff. You spend more, you get those 2 days on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, and then it's right back to goddamn work on Monday. Like you say, on that hamster wheel, you don't get a break. You take a vacation, you take that motherfucker for the weekend 9 times out of 10. You get a week. And
hey, I can see why it's called a weekend, man. By the time the weekend comes, your ass weakened.
You weakened, yeah. Your ass is weakened. You ain't got enough energy to do nothing, but it's like, damn, I gotta do this shit again. And it's mental.
Yeah.
That's a mental burden, bro. But that's part of the curses, man. That's why we want out of this place, man. We want the Lord to come deliver us so we can truly live and be. You know, we can actually have life, man. We can live life, bro. We not fucking living right now, man. This ain't no living, you know. Just because you got you a big booty Keisha and you got you a
townhouse.
A townhouse, and I was thinking about the car you had.
Hellcat.
The Hellcat, man. You think you on top of the world? Nah, bro. Niggas is looking to take that. They looking to take your bitch, and they looking to take your motherfucking life if they find out how much money you getting, man.
Hey, we laugh because it's true.
It's facts.
Like, shoot,
you can't live.
We a witness to the Lord
in Memphis
every day, man.
Bro, you can't. You better not. That nigga let a nigga find out, man.
Hey, you better not go on Beale Street, man. We hate Beale Street to this day, man. You park your car, man, your window busted.
Yep. If it's nice. Man, we're gonna wrap it up on, get that, and then we'll end it. Get Baba Kashar, I think it's Matthew 6 and 19. Cause we ain't putting no stock into America. We ain't putting no stock into this place. We're stirring up all our treasures is being stored in heaven. You know, and like they say, time is money. So the time that we're giving is to this truth, man. And to Yahweh Shema Shah. We're putting all our energy and investing all our time in pushing this word and doing what's right, what's pleasing to the Lord, man. So you got it, bro. Bring that out in Proverbs, yep.
Hey, this Proverbs 29 and 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
Yep. So hey, the wicked is in bearing rule, and you seeing everybody mourning. Everybody's struggling. Everybody's crying. You know, from the earth to the trees to the animals to the people. Okay, everything is in mourning, man. So the earth needs new rulership, man. Okay, and that time is coming. We're in that time, man, where hey, the Lord is about to remove this devil, this Edomite that's in power right now, because the scriptures say the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. All right, but now, hey, his time is over with, man. Job 14 and 5, man. Hey, he has appointed bounds that he cannot pass. So, hey, there's limits on this kingdom, man. It's about to run out. We're in the last few seconds of Esau Edom's rulership. Yep, you got it, brother.
This is Matthew chapter 6, verse 19. It said, "Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon the earth, where moth and rust does corrupt."
Right, you worried about money and wealth and, you know, all these things that, you know, are temporal, man. all these things that can be corrupted, man. Moth and rust can corrupt all those things. You got it.
It said, and where thieves break through and steal.
Right, what we were just speaking on. Thieves can break through and steal. A nigga can come through and break in your car and steal that Hellcat. Yeah. A nigga can steal your woman. You know? All these things, they can be taken away.
Hey, everything can be breakthrough.
Yeah.
Your woman, car, hey, kids.
Yeah. You got it.
It said, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.
Yeah, well, so where your mind and your treasure is.
Salaka.
Okay. Start it over.
This is Matthew chapter 6, verse 20. But lay up for yourselves treasure in heaven, where neither moth nor rust does corrupt.
Right. So treasure in heaven, man. That's this truth, man. The truth of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay. We're storing our treasures up in heaven, man. Understanding that we continue on and we endure in this faith, we're going to receive all those things. We're going to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? Tells us that in Romans the 8th chapter. All right? We'll receive all those things, man. If we suffer with him, we shall also, what was that, bro?
Brother
If we suffer with the Lord, we shall also be glorified with him, man. Roughly paraphrasing. All right, so we gotta endure these things. We understand this is a part of counting the cost, man. This is what comes with this truth, and this is happening to everybody. This ain't just us, you know. But we're suffering. Our sufferings are for what? Righteousness' sake. Okay, we're not just going through these things, man, just to say, oh, I went through it for bragging rights or whatever. No, man, it's a reward at the end of this. Okay, we're suffering these things, man, because we understand the reward, the treasure. We're storing up our spiritual treasures, man, building up that spiritual bank account. You know, these lessons, the time that we're giving, you know, the fellowship and the charity that you do with the brothers, all of that's being taken account of, man. You know, you got it, bro.
It said, but lay up for yourselves treasure in heaven, where neither moth nor rust does corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.
Yeah, and that's the point, man. Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. So we understand, man, this place is on its way out, man. We're not storing up treasures here in Esau Edom's kingdom, because we understand who's truly in control, man. This man will never give you a fair shake. It's always gonna be some BS when it comes down to the devil. But the Lord, he's not unrighteous to forget what it say, your work and your labor of love, man. Okay? So with Yahweh Shema Shai, we can't go wrong, man. If we continue fighting and enduring in this truth and believing. All right? So with that, we're going to turn back toward the east, give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Kadosh. All right, we're going to give double honors to the elders and apostles at GMS, and salutations and blessings to the elect. Shalom.